it's just weird. This is a nice, quiet neighborhood, so it's really weird. It's just very weird.
Very nice guy, and this is completely out of the ordinary of what I was expecting to see.
They just seem like normal people. I mean, regular, nice people.
Residents in a quiet Huntington Beach neighborhood are shocked that the man arrested in connection with the deadliest shooting in Orange County history is one of their neighbors.
It's very shocking to me. He had a dog, he had a son, they played in the yard.
I mean, I even saw him the morning of and waved, and I mean, had no indication that anything was even going to occur.
Police arrested Scott DeCray Wednesday afternoon in Seal Beach, soon after a shooting at a crowded hair salon that killed 8 people and left another in critical condition. A police officer reportedly saw DeCray leave the salon parking lot and noted he matched the description of the gunman. DeCray was reportedly wearing body armor when he was taken into custody, and police found multiple weapons in his car. DeCray's home on Melody Lane in Huntington Beach was quiet Thursday morning, and his neighbors were still trying to digest the news.
The news van came and they knocked on my door and they said, "Do you have any idea that your neighbor Scott was involved in this shooting?" And that's when I just kind of like spaced out, because I didn't know how to respond at that point. Had to sort of digest that information for a minute.
Some other people in the neighborhood called me and to tell me it was him. I actually couldn't believe it. I was just like, I don't think it would. Not this guy. He just seems really nice.
Though neighbors described DeCray as a loving family man, they also noted at least a hint of a dark side, telling of rumors in the neighborhood that DeCray suffered from bipolar disorder.
Well, I just understand once that one of the neighbors had mentioned that they saw him hit his dog, you know, out of almost no reason, because maybe the dog didn't obey him out in the front yard, and she called the SPCA. That's the only situation that I knew of. And you know, when I had heard about the bipolar, I could understand, you know, the mood shift.
Police confirmed late Wednesday that DeCray was arrested on suspicion of murder, but did not officially release a motive. Co-workers and customers of those killed speculated that a bitter custody dispute with one of the stylists at Salon Meritage was the motive. DeCray's neighbors weren't aware of that dispute.
I thought the divorce was pretty much finalized.
And all I had heard is about the divorce, because when he moved in, he freely had mentioned how he got divorced because his ex-wife, when he got hurt on the job and he was in the hospital still recovering, she filed for divorce, never saw him in the hospital, just sent the papers there.
Meanwhile, in Seal Beach, a memorial continues to grow and loved ones continue to grieve in shock over Wednesday's shooting. Wednesday's shooting is the worst killing in Orange County's history. Previously, the county's worst massacre was in 1976, when Edward Charles Alloway shot 9 people at Cal State Fullerton, leaving 7 dead. Rob Whitfield for OCRegister.com.